As you know, this year has been a tough one for Planned Parenthood. They make up lies about our work, they harass our patients and providers, they burn down our health centers, and now they have targeted our family in Colorado Springs. Through it all, one thing stays true: our doors stay open. We are inspired by the bravery and the conviction of every abortion and women's health care provider across this country.
That clinic, which looked like any other doctor's office on a medical campus, was on the west side of Colorado Springs on Centennial Boulevard, where 2 weeks ago, a man took away the possibility for anyone who walked into the same office to feel safe and cared for. He brought murder and hatred to a place that was meant to deliver power and hope. It's because of the care that I received at that clinic on Centennial Boulevard in Colorado Springs that 3.5 years ago, when I moved to Seattle, I started volunteering for Planned Parenthood votes. I knew that they were there when I needed them, and I had to make sure that they were there for everybody else who ever needed to be safe and cared for as well.
Rededicating ourselves to these doors being open in the memory of people who have lost their lives, protecting our rights, and protecting our access to health care. And so
Attacks like the shooting in Colorado don't happen in a vacuum, but in a political climate that fosters violence and threats against abortion providers. Lies, hate speech, and fraudulent videos have set the stage for attacks on healthcare providers like Planned Parenthood. It's time to call these attacks like the one in Colorado what they are. It's domestic terrorism.
Whether it is the issue of women's reproductive rights or immigrants and refugees, we will be a welcoming community. We have to speak up. We have to stand up. We have to be sure that women's right to choose is preserved. And this is an issue.
So enough is enough. It's time to stop this hateful rhetoric, and not just against Planned Parenthood, but against the Black community, against immigrants, against refugees, and against the transgender community who have been victimized by the same people who want to tell the tales that they tell about Planned Parenthood. It's hateful, and it matters, and it fuels violence. Incidents at Planned Parenthood health centers have risen 9-fold since those fake videos came out, and the Department of Justice is deep into investigating those. We call on our public officials to recognize that these things are all connected together, and that this rhetoric is intended to lay over immigrants and people of color and transgendered people and Planned Parenthood shameful stigma that justifies anything that happens to us. It is not enough to denounce tragedy without also denouncing the poisonous rhetoric that fuels it. And no one should have to face violence, threats, or intimidation to access basic health care, to be protected on their streets, to go to their jobs. That's unacceptable. Words matter, so let's choose all of ours very carefully. Can't thank you enough for standing out here in the rain. We invite you to our town hall to celebrate the 42nd anniversary of Roe v. Wade, ensuring legal abortion on January 22nd. Please all travel safely. Go get cocoa. Thank you for standing in solidarity with us.